and then it got really scary really fast, and I was, oh gosh, my uterus was hurting. I was so stressed out.
Alrighty guys, I'm going to show you what a day in the life with a newborn looks like, starting at midnight, so you guys can get the full day. We already had to do our first diaper change on feeding. Then around 1:50 he woke up again. He usually wakes up every time he uses the bathroom, so this is the second diaper change. He's so freaking cute. Look at those little feet. Oh my gosh. That's his little bassinet when he sleeps. Oh, he's just so freaking gorgeous. And then all my kids are in the bed, my toddlers, and they're all still sleeping. 2:48. We're on our third diaper and feeding again. He's a very hungry man. He wakes up probably, it really depends, from every hour and a half to 2.5 hours. It really depends on the temperature in the room. Here we are, 4 a.m. He had a good amount of sleep. Another poo-poo, another feeding. There's my little baby, he's feeding. And this was about, I believe about 6 or 7 in the morning. Yep. And it was time to wake up even though we barely got any sleep. So, yeah. And I did have to wake up early because I had to get my son ready for kindergarten. After we dropped him off, the baby had his first doctor appointment around 8:45. Oh my goodness, he's just so cute. First doctor appointment. He's just getting so big. He was already a week old. Here's the doctor's office. It was just a regular newborn checkup. They said he's perfect. Height is good. Weight is good. No complaints. He's doing really, really good. Yep. And we're just waiting. I think we had to wait for the doctor for like 30 minutes. I hate when the doctor takes forever. But yeah, he's just sleeping. And then we got home. And now we're just really relaxing. We relax with my other daughter. My daughter and my son. My daughter's 3. My other son is 2. My other one's in kindergarten. A few hours later, we're back to the same spot. Just kind of enjoying each other's company, watching movies, TV. My son is home from school, so we're just all hanging out until it is time for dinner and bed. But sadly, I think around 9 p.m., my poor little baby was like choking and he couldn't breathe. He just really, really congested, but it was getting really bad. So we're like, okay, we need to take him to the doctor. He didn't have a fever or anything, thank God, but he was really, really congested to the point where he just could not breathe. So we took him in. He did have a cold. They did do just a couple tests to make sure he didn't have anything else.
Okay, if you watched my vlog, or like my spend the day with me, yesterday was like insane. It started off good. It was a crazy day. I had to take my son to school. I took him to school for the first time since having the baby. I was 6 days postpartum. And then I took my baby to the doctor because I finally got him an appointment at 8:45 in the morning. Everything was fine. We got my son to school on time. I got my son to his doctor appointment on time. And then, you know, the day went by and it was like I showed you guys, we were just hanging out. Everything was fine. Feeding him. He poops and pees here and there, playing with the kids. Like, everything's good. I pick up my son from school at 3:50. And then I took my son to go get a hamburger because he wanted a freaking hamburger. He's so cute. So we got food. We came back home. We ate. And then all of a sudden, my baby, a few hours after we ate, he was sleeping and he was like choking. Like, his throat seemed so dry. He was like choking out of his sleep. And then it sounded like he couldn't breathe out of his nose, but I didn't see boogers. I didn't see mucus. I didn't see anything, but he just couldn't breathe. So I was like, why can he not breathe? So I waited a little bit. I laid him down. He couldn't lay flat without like choking and like not being able to breathe. He had to be elevated or sitting up completely straight. And I was like, okay, this is weird. what's wrong with him? He just can't breathe. So I called the hotline on my insurance and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This is, he can't breathe when he lays down. He's like choking and gasping for air. His lungs are like, it looks like he's trying really hard to breathe. And she was like, have you tried like stuff for mucus to get it out? And I was like, no, he's only 6 days old. I don't know what to use. I've never had a baby that was sick. So I don't know what's safe to use, what's not, because he's so little. And she's like, take him to the emergency room if it looks like he's trying harder than normal to breathe, because he's only 6 days old. There's really nothing you can give them. So just take him to the emergency room to be safe. So I did. I took him to the emergency room and we were there till like after 10 o'clock at night. We were there till like after 10 o'clock at night. They did like this suction thing on his nose to get all the congestion out, and there was so much of it. He had so much congestion that we couldn't see because it was just so high up there. So they drained it all out. They gave him the little saline in his nose to wash it all out. They had to monitor his heart and his oxygen because his heart rate kept spiking and it kept jumping. They had to wait like an hour to check his temperature again to make sure a fever didn't spike. And I was like, the whole time I was like, oh my God, please let him be okay. Let him be something that's not serious. He's only 6 days old. Please, God, just heal him. Take care of him. And thank you, God. He's okay. We left. We got home around like 11:15. He's okay. He's still, he has to be propped up if he wants to sleep. He's sleeping a lot, but he's sick, so we're just kind of letting him rest it out. It was so scary. So yeah, it turned into a really normal day, and then it got really scary really fast, and I was like crying, and then I was like, no, he's gonna be okay. I'm not crying, I'm fine. Stressed out. Oh my gosh, my uterus was hurting. I was so stressed out. My tension headache was like throbbing so bad, like I had 6 headbands on. It was so bad. I was so stressed out, but thank you, God, he's okay. He's home. So that was a horrible way to end my day with my newborn. I did not expect to have to take him to the emergency room, but when they're so little, again, he's 6 days old. If you don't know, just take them. And if you have the insurance to take them, because you don't want to risk it, especially when they're so little. I was like, I can't risk it and then have him like not being able to breathe in his sleep and we don't catch it. So thank God they helped. Today's a new day. He's doing better. Yeah. So yeah, that was insane. So yeah, that was a great end to my spend the day with me. Thanks guys for watching, and please keep my little man in your prayers so that he just keeps getting better and he doesn't go backwards. He's 1 week old today officially, my little baby. So yeah, I just had to pick up a couple things for him. But yeah, thank you guys for being a part of this journey. And yeah, sorry you had to see that. I was like, oh my God, I was like, good. But I'll see you in my next one.